As you know, ArtPrize is getting attention from around the world. One day after the competition was featured in USA Today, the NBC Today show was here.
24-hour News 8, Steve Kelso, live in Grand Rapids. And Steve, we hear today was a bit of a master class in television for you.
Yeah, you know, for me it really was. I suppose for one of these artists out here, it'd be the equivalent of Rembrandt walking up to you and schooling you a little bit on what's what. You know, Mike Leonard is not your typical network TV reporter. He's a one-man band. He shoots everything, he writes everything, he produces everything, all on his own. And when I wandered into him on the street this morning, I just asked if I could follow him for a bit. After nearly 30 years in the business, Leonard approaches his job with an almost childlike curiosity.
I was looking at the way they were doing it, you know, their little hand motions, and it's cool. It's really cool.
His approach is casual and comfortable, taking time to just chat with strangers.
Oh, I haven't been there yet. Yeah.
He isn't here to chat. He's come because he's interested and loves a good story.
And I have always had an empathy for artists who do their craft and do their thing, even though it's just really no payday. And so I knew this was a sort of ground zero for all of that. A friend of mine told me about it, who lives here, and said, "You got to see this thing." And so she sent me some information. I thought, man, that is a great story.
Leonard's job isn't probably like yours or even mine. He finds his own stories, does them in his own time, and the Today Show airs them. And what did the producers in New York think of going to Grand Rapids?
They don't know I'm here. They don't.
What impressions will Leonard take back with him of this city, of this event?
I look at the people here, wandering through, kind of with open minds, and I like that. I think now, it's a kind of cliche to say the country's being torn apart, but this brings people together. And hooray for Grand Rapids. Hooray for people having the courage to put a big thing like this on when nobody else in the world had done it.
So for me, a very interesting afternoon. We don't have word yet on when that story may air on the NBC Today show, but we'll be in touch with Mike Leonard and the good folks at NBC, and we'll let you know on air and online at woodtv.com. Right now we're live downtown Grand Rapids. Steve Kelso, 24-hour News 8.